Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Jamzor, aka the Bristolian Arsenalian, and welcome to my Man City vs Arsenal preview and predicted lineup. So Arsenal are on the hunt for a Champions League spot with just 10 games left, and we are currently sitting at 9th place, and of course we are going up to Manchester to play City on Wednesday. Kick off at 8:15pm. Now, of course, Man City will be looking to come back after their last game was a defeat to Manchester United in the derby. So Mikel Arteta, of course, ex-assistant manager for Manchester City, will be taking the squad up to Manchester to see if we can get that dub. But anyway, guys, let's get into the lineup. So I have gone for a 4-2-3-1, and of course, I've gone for Leno in goal, who is by far our best keeper, and I think he has been the top 3 in the Premier League so far this season. Obviously there's been a break, but that's just my opinion. And a little fact you guys might not know, when he was younger in Germany, he actually started out as a midfielder, not a goalkeeper, but he moved in after they didn't have a goalkeeper available, and look where he is today. So before I give you my defence, be sure to hit that like button, guys. Anyway, here we go. So I've gone for 4 at the back, of course. And weirdly, I'm going to go for Mustafi and David Luiz in centre-back, and Tierney at left-back and Bellerin at right. Now, you guys might think this Mustafi and David Luiz pairing is a little bit odd. Don't know why, but our defence is just a bit odd. Of course, we won't be seeing William Saliba just yet, as we're going to have to wait until the start of next season to see him come into action. But anyway, Mustafi has seemed to have fallen back into favour recently under Mikel Arteta. And even David Luiz, although we've seen some negative comments from the loss against Brentford 3-2 in that friendly game. But anyway, we got Tierney at left back and Bellerin at right back, and it seems that Bellerin has been getting back into good form. Been a while, of course, because of his big injury, but to me he's been looking like he's been improving a lot lately. And then going to left back, I've gone for Kieran Tierney, who has just overcome a shoulder injury. Even though we've seen a lot of Bukayo Saka coming in at left back to fill that position, and not so much of Sead Kolasinac. Unfortunately, he's one of my favourite players, but to me, you know, Kieran Tierney's back. Mikel Arteta seems to like him a lot, and I think he'll start him. So obviously there's also Socrates, Rob Holding and Loney Pablo Mari. And they're all set to be available to complete the rest of the season, with Rob Holding even having come back from an injury. But again, these are the 2 I've gone for. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about my selection. Another bit of defensive news is that Callum Chambers is actually training after surgery on his knee ligament damage, which was initially expected to keep him out until September, and he recently confirmed that his operation went well. So congratulations to Callum Chambers. I'm glad to see him back, because I think he was doing really good before this savage injury. Anyway, moving on to the 2 in defensive mid, so a bit controversial again. I've gone for Xhaka and Guendouzi. So we know that Lucas Torreira has suffered an ankle injury in March, and he did go back to Uruguay for treatment, so we haven't seen him just yet, so I don't think he'll be ready. Of course, we still have Dani Ceballos for the rest of the season, but I'm not sure if we'll see him coming in this position. And Xhaka seems to have been improving a lot as well. He's another one of his players who seems to look a lot better under Mikel Arteta, so I have gone for Xhaka and Guendouzi. Guendouzi's a bit of a funny one, maybe seemed to have played a bit worse towards the end of the last few games we played, but for some reason I feel like this could be the pairing we're going to see. So moving on to the forwards, we got no problem at all the attacking midfielders being Ozil, Pepe on the right and Aubameyang on the left. Although we got the likes of Martinelli and Joe Willock, Maitland-Niles still available, and we saw Maitland-Niles playing that midfield role during our 3-2 loss on Wednesday against Brentford, instead of his usual right back position that he's been filling in for Hector Bellerin. But again, he was one of the players that got picked out a bit, along with David Luiz and Lacazette. So I'm not sure if we'll see him starting in the midfield position against a team with such quality like Manchester City. So that brings me to our front 1, and I am going to go for Alexandre Lacazette. As I just mentioned, he was being picked on a bit in that loss against Brentford, although he did score one of his classic turn-on goals, which I thought was quite nice. But then of course there are a few other opportunities which were complete garbage. But of course, there's young Eddie Nketiah and Question is, will he jump ahead like he was doing for a run of games before the Premier League came to a stop? But again, it's Manchester City. I'm not sure Mikel Arteta will feel he's ready to go against such experienced defenders. So this is a lineup I've gone for, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I am going to be doing a live watch along, of course, that is going to be returning. I cannot wait. So make sure you guys are here tuning in on Wednesday for that live watch along. Come and join me, crack a beer, whatever, and hopefully we can see our squad take the dub. So that's been it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Peace.